go.
All right, guys, welcome to Z's Comics, Movies, TV, and pretty much whatever the hell else we want to talk about. This is, I believe, number 22.
Yes.
Maybe number 21. I think our numbers may have gotten off a little bit at some point.
Maybe.
But
We counted a number twice like Barney.
oh yeah, well we did. We definitely did. But wait, are you talking about How I Met Your Mother or the dinosaur?
How to Met Your Mother.
Okay, I just want to make sure because
Dinosaur Barney does not mess up on counting.
that is true. That is true.
It's too good.
So anyway, we're gonna hit the ground running. We don't really have a lot of stuff has been happening, but at the same time, it's all the same
kind of
thing.
Stuff that we've touched on already.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know.
So we're gonna come up with some comic news. We kind of ran along on the last video for the comic one, so we're putting it in this one. Under Marvel, Ultimate Wolverine has been announced for January 2025 release, and it will combine Wolverine with the Winter Soldier. Logan will be the Winter Soldier in this new series. I don't know who's writing it yet. Okay, so I'm kind of excited. The artwork for the cover looks pretty cool.
I've not seen that. I haven't seen
the art, like after the video, you got to look it up. Okay?
I'll look it up during.
Yeah. Not only that, but Rise of Emperor Doom, the core book of the One World Under Doom, releases in February of 2025. If you don't know what that is, don't worry, got your back. During the course of Blood Hunt, and this is a bit of a spoiler, if you have not been...
That is an interesting cover.
Yes. If you have not caught up with Blood Hunt, this will be a spoiler for you. Yeah. One World Under Doom spins out directly from that storyline.
Yes.
During the storyline, Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, became, disembodied. His body died, but
spirit.
he, now he's in the spirit form. Whatever.
Spirit Supreme.
Exactly. So him and his wife make a deal with Doom that Doom will, in fact, become the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yes.
Doctor Strange will give Victor Von Doom
so he has the power
the
necessary
mantle
to perform
of the Sorcerer Supreme.
the magic he needs.
Exactly. So combining the Sorcerer Supreme with Victor Von Doom's magic basically creates like this almost godlike entity of Doom. And at any point, if Doom does anything benevolent, you got to treat him like a fae. Okay, you got to be very clear with your intentions. And Doctor Strange was not clear with his intentions. All right,
dealing with Doom 101. He did not follow.
All right, so Doctor Strange said, "Okay, I will give you this power until you have saved the world." What Doctor Strange meant was save the world from this particular threat. What Doctor Doom said, "No, I'm going to save the world." Okay,
Doom was like, "I will give it back to you. I give you my magical word that I will give it back to you once I save the world."
Exactly. So Doctor Doom, he's going to be the center of pretty much a huge event starting in February. Okay. Core of the book, Rise of Emperor Doom, comes out in February 2025. And it's just going to be about him basically taking over the world. And the only people that seem to have a problem with it are certain heroes.
As always.
People are fine. And the heroes are all like, wait, this don't seem right.
That seems a lot
in every Marvel comic where there is a utopia, Victor Von Doom has taken over the world. And so
I mean, really,
just let him have it, guys.
At some
everybody's
point,
educated. There's like almost no problem. But anyway, moving on to DC. All right, and this is spoilers for Wonder Woman number 14. A lot of people are mad.
They mad
because of Trinity. Trinity is the future daughter of Wonder Woman, and until now, we have not known who the father is. Apparently, it is, spoiler, Steve Trevor.
Of course.
But she was not born the traditional way. She was born the way Diana was born.
They claymationed her?
Yes. Diana claymationed her. All right. During the course of Wonder Woman number 14, Steve Trevor dies.
They killed Chris Pine?
Yes. Again. All right. She goes to the underworld, tries to get his soul back, is not able to.
She could not traverse the underworld.
She could not. But she was able to, I guess, bisect a piece of his soul. She then goes and does the same to hers. And claymates a baby. And then, bam, puts the pieces of the soul together, which apparently in, the DC Gods version is okay, 2 strands of DNA, 2 strands of a soul. Bam, you got Trinity. A lot of people are mad because they killed Steve Trevor. quite honestly, until this past run with Tom King, that's why I'm getting Tom King from.
Yes.
Until this past run with Tom King, I didn't really see much use of Steve Trevor, okay? I mean, like, yeah, it was like history or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so a lot of people are mad. A lot of people are like, yeah, that's fine. But the ones that are mad are like really loud about it. And I don't understand why. I mean, like, you knew she was going to be made from clay.
Yeah.
I mean, you just did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And if you haven't been
kinda
following the Wonder Woman comics, Trinity in the future has the trinity of, you know, John Kent as Superman and Damian Wayne as Batman and her as the new Wonder Woman. And they go off and they do, like, they're like pillars of the Justice League, doing a lot of stuff. And what's actually even, like, kind of funny is all the backup stories told are collected, and like, she's like their little sister. Like, she's straight up their little sister. Like, she lives at Batman's manor for a while, and the two of them babysit her, and they grow up as family pretty much.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Like, the closeness of them goes even further than their parents. So I like that little thing right there. Also in Batman news, as you can see, Batman Resurrection on sale this week. All right, this right here is a sequel, a stealth sequel to the 1989 Batman movie from Tim Burton, set in the Burtonverse. Batman Resurrection tells the story of in between Batman 1989 and Batman Returns. Okay, super cool thing about this. It's already greenlit for a sequel. All right, it's going to be
you can
called.
See the cover in the back.
Yeah, it's going to be called Batman Revelation. It's announced as a sequel to Resurrection, and it's going to be from the same writer, John Jackson Miller. Still set in the Burtonverse. So apparently, this
Marlon Wayans is going to show up in this.
Yeah, I heard about his version of Dick Grayson popping up. Yeah,
could be nice.
The announcement came with a possible cover, which also possibly spoiled the villain, which is it's a white cover, kind of like the opposite of this, but instead of the bottom, it's just a great big question mark, which may reveal that, you know, the Riddler's a villain. And as far as we know, it is supposed to be released in fall of 2025. So
it says on the back of the book, on the inside of the book, not the back, but the inside. The inside back of the book.
The books say a lot of things, but sometimes they just like, oh, hey, this is delayed.
Hey, if teachers taught me anything, books cannot lie.
Books do that a lot.
I know, I'm just saying.
But
yes, really good. I'm starting to read it. It's really nice. A lot of callbacks to the first movie.
Nice. All right. So in other news, movie news, Matthew Lillard confirms that this month, October of the year 2024, is when the FNAF movie, Five Nights at Freddy's sequel, is going to start production. If he is to be believed, it's supposed to be around the 27th of production start date. So everybody should probably get excited for that. My kids are probably excited for that.
They probably will be.
And Nara's going to want to go see it in the theater. Let me see. In other news, Tom Holland claims that the Spider-Man 4 script lit a fire under him, but it still needs to work, according to him. So maybe that's a good thing, because he was kind of on the fence about coming back for Spider-Man 4 for the MCU. So hopefully, you know, he's down for it, because I want to see where this goes. Okay, I want to see Black Cat come in. I want to see all this other MCU stuff happen. You know what I mean? Yes. Dude, in my opinion, we don't even need Hugh Jackman to be the Logan of the MCU. Well, no, the Wolverine of the MCU. He can still be Logan in the MCU. But I want Daphne Keane as Wolverine in the MCU, so that way we can get Gabby.
I have no regret. I have no objections.
And
it would be kind of sad, because I love Hugh Jackman, but I got no objections.
He could just be Old Man Logan, okay?
Daphne, this actress
He's already
is great
old man. but yeah, so I'm kind of hoping that's how it goes. But that's that's my thing. That's conjecture. That is like big grain of salt, and hopefully it happens.
Yes.
All right. The Deadpool Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. Apparently, the tan costume in the Hulk 314 homage like scene.
Yes.
Apparently, it costs $100,000 to make.
$100,000 to make. Wow.
I mean, dude, you
But it was
throw a rock on
fantastic.
Instagram, you can find a cosplayer to make it for like $50
I have yet to see people make that costume.
because nobody likes it.
I like it. It's
Eh.
simple but good.
Eh. I mean, I was never a fan of it. I mean, and when they showed it at the end of the Wolverine, I was
It
like,
was still a good
why was
suit.
it? Well, ew,
It was
no.
still a good suit.
Like,
Zach. Stop hating.
I'd rather have the
Stop
X-Men.
hating, Zach. Come on.
I was never a fan of the brown and tan one.
It was simple.
I didn't even like the
and
video games back when I was a kid because like it was brown and tan. No, give me the yellow one.
But we're
okay?
brown and tan.
We are brown
We
and
gotta
tan.
support fellow brown and tan things.
He's Canadian.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the suit.
Just because we're brown and tan doesn't mean we have to support everything brown and tan. Are you going to support that box over there?
Yes. Why do you think your dad hoards boxes?
Damn it, you're right. You might actually be onto something on that one.
Exactly.
Moving on, Watchmen Part 2, the animated movie, set December 3rd for its release date. Dude, did you hear that it's actually doing really well on the critic scores?
Wow.
Yeah, like audience score,
It
critic
is.
scores in the upper 90s.
I mean, it is Watchmen. It's got
Like-
that story. So.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that people like it. You know what I mean? Because like I very much enjoyed the Zack Snyder one.
Yes.
Okay, I really liked it. I read the comic before I saw the movie, and yeah, it's different, but at the same time, how the hell are you going to make a giant squid? You only got a 2.5 hour runtime.
Yeah.
In the theater, it was 2.5
Yeah.
hours. Okay,
Mhm.
um,
I think the only version I've seen is the extended version, but like
like it
I was
got
way too
close.
young to watch it in theaters.
Yeah, you really were.
Yeah.
It
I was
a-
way too young to watch it when I did, but anyways.
Y'all guys put it on.
It was movie night, okay?
It was.
I had no choice. We got 2 movies. Those were the rules.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, it's so like I don't understand why people. I understand why people did not like the changes,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, dude, you can't have a 1-to-1 adaptation. Okay? You just can't.
nothing. You can't.
I would
anything.
love it if you could,
Uh-huh.
but you got to be realistic.
Yeah.
Man.
Gotta change it up just a little
Yeah.
bit. Give it a little spice.
Exactly. All right. But yeah, so December 3rd, Watchmen Part 2, the animated movie, will be released.
Mhm.
So, in Marvel news, apparently we got a new logo coming out. The new logo reveal also revealed our first look at Herbie.
Fully loaded?
No, not that one. The
Oh, not the
Fantastic
bug?
Four's little robot buddy
Oh,
that
that right.
was created for the TV show back in the 60s because nobody understood that kids should not light themselves on fire, so they replaced Johnny Storm with a robot named Herbie. It stands for something, but I just honestly can't remember.
I'm looking this up.
Yeah, look it up. But yeah,
Headed for
the
search.
same thing happened in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, but instead of the Human Torch, they gave us Firestar, who had the same powers.
Humanoid experimental robot B-type integrated electronics.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It sounds very droll.
Very
it sounds
Calvin and
Reed.
Hobbes looking stuff right there.
Yeah, they make it all cutesy and stuff whenever they do like Franklin stories. But yeah, so
Franklin.
yeah. Apparently he's going to play a role in the movie. So this is a rumor. Okay, this is a huge rumor, but it's been leaked from several sources that Galactus is coming to Earth.
To eat Franklin?
I don't know, to eat him or to make him
His
a herald.
Mm.
So like that's where the leaks kind of get a little weird because from what it sounds like, Franklin's already going to be born, and Galactus is coming to claim him because of the immense cosmic power that is residing in
out
Franklin.
of this world cosmic power.
Exactly. So I don't know if that is true or not, but you know, several sources have leaked similar information.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like there's maybe a cut scene or a post-credit scene somewhere in there for this. So maybe
Possibilities.
maybe. Also in Marvel news, the Daredevil Born Again? Yeah, Born Again,
Born
right?
Again.
Daredevil Born Again. The costume has leaked I don't know if it was a leak or because I know a few days ago it leaked, and then today there was like, oh hey, here's this, and they showed it to everybody on like a mannequin. But from the leak, the costume looks almost exactly like the one from Netflix, except very, very red.
Isn't that kind of how they did with this Deadpool costume?
Yeah, exactly.
Like basically the same, just more red.
Yeah.
More vibrant.
Yes. I guess like when you get Disney money, you can
Get
just
the
like
colors
make
pop.
exactly. You just make them.
Them RGB plugs get plugged in more.
They retouch it in post.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Other than that, we got to see Crypto from behind.
Oh yeah. In honor of Adopt a Pet Month or Day.
Adopt a Pet Month.
Was it a day?
No, I think it's a month because I think he said it's releasing during the month of Adopt a Pet.
Oh, gotcha. So in honor of Adopt a Pet, James Gunn has released a possible first look at Crypto.
Crypto, the super
who
dog.
looks like a Labradoodle. Very fuzzy.
I still dig it. I'm still.
I mean, we've already gotten a Labrador. We've already gotten a Pitbull as Crypto.
Yeah.
So
he's Crypto.
Yeah. And according to James Gunn, he may not be a good boy.
Well, from what he was saying, because he's basing it off of his dog that he adopted. Like he recently adopted a dog. He was saying, him and his wife, who was not a bad dog. It's just like he was a rambunctious dog. Came from a harsh background.
Not a bad dog, but not a good boy.
Yeah. Came from a bad background. He didn't necessarily trust people too much. Was kind of nervous around them. So he's running around all the time, causing some mischief. Not bad mischief, but some. So he's a not so good boy, as he puts it.
No,
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I like that one.
It's like it's Crypto.
I'll
It's a super powered alien dog. Like of course he's kind of going to be like.
Yeah. So, but yeah, not only that, but. Moving on to anime news, One Piece, the anime is going on hiatus to apparently reevaluate the production values. Now, according to several sources, they're going to kind of replace it with like a recap, and they're also releasing like, I don't know if it's releasing anytime soon or if it was next year, but they're supposed to be re-releasing the original episodes, but they're redoing them, like they're completely reanimating them. And they're gonna do what Dragon Ball Z Kai did, where they cut out all the fillers and basically turned like 16 seasons into 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of episodes to cut down.
Dude, most of it is just screaming.
I may
for Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, for Dragon Ball at least.
I don't know about One Piece. I tried watching One Piece.
I tried watching One Piece too, but
I could not get into it.
Because I say I'm not that big of an anime fan, but I do try to like watch at least some of the ones that you guys are like, hey, you should check this out. So like when Tiger and all them were getting into it, I was like, okay, let me check out One Piece. But like, I just can't get behind something where they're like, you don't need to watch the first 2 seasons or something like that. And it's like,
yeah, like
I don't really see the point in doing that. But if they're cutting all that stuff out, maybe I will pick it up again. Who knows? I can't remember if we said, but did we ever say on here how Joe Manganiello was going to be in the actual
I think we touched on it, but we didn't know who he was playing. Mr. Zero?
Yeah, Mr. Zero.
Mr. Zero.
Mr. Zero.
Apparently he's like a super sadistic character or something.
I guess.
I don't know. But he's super excited and he's like raving about it on all of his socials. So, hey man, when an actor puts that much passion, if they're really, really into it, you can tell.
Yes.
And it bleeds into the performance. I wholeheartedly believe it. Dude, Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool.
Yes.
All right? Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool. But yeah,
Henry Cavill in just about anything he does.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Henry Cavill in anything he does.
Yes.
Oh, dude, I'm kind of curious as to what he's going to be playing
Voltron?
in Voltron.
You think he's gonna be
Voltron?
The Voltron? He's gonna be Voltron?
Like he's going to do the mocap?
Yes. He's gonna be it.
He could do it.
All the mini lion bots are gonna come together to form Henry Cavill.
You know what? Screw that.
No one would
Voltron.
be upset with that.
He should be Captain Planet. I just completely went left field on that one. All right,
yes, Captain Planet.
All right, yes, Captain Planet.
I don't think anybody would be upset with anything they shoehorn him into. So it's like, bro, we just want to see this guy like do stuff.
I'm still waiting on the Highlander movie to come out.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's like the last thing we heard about it was like 4 months ago, where they were like, yeah, we're gonna go shoot in this location, and then nothing else.
Yeah.
So like man, I'm excited. Okay, I want to.
Yes.
I've seen the very first one where. Oh man, what's his name? Sean Connery.
Yes.
Sean Connery in the first one played a Spaniard, right?
The Scottish accent.
With a Scottish accent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, an immortal Spaniard with a Scottish accent.
Yes.
And nobody questioned it because he's friggin' Sean Connery.
Yes.
Okay.
He's Sean Connery.
Yes.
Like this.
All right. And then you get, what was Lambert, right? Lambert over there, friggin' Raiden, playing, Connor McLeod. And they're like, no, you got to be more Scottish.
Yeah. Mr. Krabs is the bad guy in there too.
I forgot about that. Yes. Mr. Krabs is the bad guy in there. Yeah. Mr. Krabs is in a lot of movies.
He is, dude. Like,
dude,
the more
he's in Flubber. He's in Flubber. Yes. He's one of the henchmen.
Yeah.
I think he's the one that gets hit in the head with a bowling ball. And then, the captain, then the other one is the captain from Monk. Yes.
A lot of eye-opening stuff.
Yes, exactly. Like you go back in and you watch these old movies, you're like, I know
yes.
that. Yeah. Did you know that Crowley from Supernatural, Mark Sheppard, was in one of the early seasons of X-Files? He was the guy he was the pyrokinetic guy, the one that lit fire on people. Yes.
Yes. I'm seeing it now.
Yes. Like he is the eternal. Hey, it's that guy. And then when Supernatural came around, it's like that's his name. His name is Mark Sheppard. He was also in Warehouse 13.
That was a good show.
That was a damn good show. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that about does it with.
Besides for Invincible being said that it's going to release next year, all in one, like no splits. No splits have they been doing it, which is nice. Which is how I think it should be. Like it's a streaming service, guys. You're not TV, even though a lot of these are trying to make it seem like they're becoming like TV.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
But it's like, yes, release it all at once. And also, I'm not sure if anybody is a fan of it, but this coming Monday, Damian Wayne and Damian Wayne Jr. coming out with a new TV show.
Damon Wayans?
Papa's House.
You saying Damien? We were talking about the Omen on the last one.
We were talking about that. What was Batman related? Damon, not Damien. My bad. I'm sorry, sir, if you ever see this.
You even said Marlon Wayans when we were talking about Batman.
That was Marlon. Okay. Talk about
that's the brother, the uncle.
No, the brother, uncle, the brunkle.
The brunkle.
Yes, the brunkle. But yes, new TV show coming out Monday, 7:30. Papa's House. I'm excited. That's because as far as I like the Wayans bros, they're always
like, I've never seen a bad Wayans brother show. Okay,
they always get canceled before they time.
It's true. Well, dude, My Wife and Kids went on for 8 seasons?
Yes, like 6, and again got canceled before its time. It's exactly how
I like that one better than the George Lopez show.
I know, I did too. I will say,
the raza is real, but at the same time, you can't beat Damon Wayans, George.
You can't. I don't know why they continuously try to do away with the Wayans bros when it's like, hey, first 2 Scary Movie movies, tremendous. The other ones, the third one, okay, kind of good, but like
the only saving grace from that was Leslie Nielsen.
Yes.
Okay, let's be honest there.
But yes, like
all right, and maybe George Carlin.
Their stuff always hits. Like it's great. It's good stuff.
It is true. Well, they were still producers on the third one, so maybe that helped. But like, they just sold the idea.
Yeah.
I mean, hey man, just get your money.
Oh yeah, and yesterday actually, I saw this trailer for a new show. Kind of reminded me of Scrubs. Like gave me a Scrubs like vibe because it's set in a hospital. It's like Saint Charles or whatever. Like it's Saint something that's coming out pretty soon. But like, I think David Alan Grier I saw is going to be in it.
Oh yes, it's the same people behind Parks and Rec and The Office. Yeah, it looks really. I don't remember what its name is.
I know it's Saint something, but it looks pretty good. Like, I might check it out because it gave me that Scrubsy vibe. Like,
that actually reminds me of a huge thing. So apparently, Scrubs season 10 is getting closer and closer. Okay, Zach Braff and Donald Faison have been actively talking about it.
Nice.
Okay, and apparently there's already scripts being written, and the creator, I think his name's Bill Lawrence, right? The creator came out and said, yes, the scripts are being written, but the only way it's going to work is if we get new characters in there to support the returning cast. So we're going to get some new people. We're going to get that are going to interact with the returning cast.
Okay.
And I'm super excited. Okay, dude. dude, it's John C. McGinley.
Yes.
John C. McGinley, friggin' Zach Braff, Donald Faison. They're all amazing. Okay,
Yes.
that is one of my favorite shows. Okay,
I need to rewatch it.
dude.
It's like,
Oh my God, Brendan Fraser on them. Oh, those episodes
the
were
heartstrings.
like they were so friggin' hilarious.
Mhm.
And then at
And
the
that
end of
last
each
one
one, just oh my God, they hit you in the gut.
Heartstrings, yeah.
Especially his last one. Oh my gosh. So that was oh my gosh.
He needs to be in more stuff.
Brendan Fraser?
Yes.
Yes, he does need to be in more
I need
stuff.
my
He's
boy
having a
back.
bit of a renaissance.
Yes.
Still.
I need him more back.
Yeah. Oh, apparently this is just rumor.
Mhm.
But they are trying to get a Mummy 4 coming out with Brendan Fraser coming back as like kind of a mentor to whatever characters are there now.
I know they had his son. I just watched the third one earlier today too.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I was leaving for work and it was on TV.
Oh, okay. See, this is why I don't have TV.
You know,
I have streaming service.
I have TV and streaming service.
I only have the
Best
stream.
of both worlds.
If you're over there watching the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, then I don't think so.
Hey, it is an entertaining movie, okay? For me. I don't care.
Okay, don't yell at me. Michelle Yeoh, Jet Li. Okay, like
Yes.
it
Jet Li,
should
bro.
have been a great movie. Okay, you had all the makings, and then it just meh.
It was not bad.
Yeah, there was meh.
entertaining.
Michelle Yeoh and Jet Li didn't even actually fight. Okay,
I mean, he's this super powered mummy, and like she
It
may be
doesn't-
immortal, but like, come on, what is she
it
gonna
doesn't
do?
matter.
Jet Li
She
was
fights
turning
them.
into dragons and everything.
Exactly.
Bro.
Like the best Jet Li movies are when he actually gets physical with the other, actors and stuff.
The
okay? The one, yes.
One of the
Okay.
greatest endings
Like,
I've ever seen.
Yes, that was like one of the happiest endings ever. That I've seen in a movie. But like even Forbidden Kingdom, when they finally had a Jackie Chan Jet Li movie,
Yeah.
that was a huge disappointment because we didn't see them fight.
You know,
Okay? We saw CG. Ooh, hey, look, I'm gonna point my stick around. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a huge disappointment.
I still like that movie though. I even like that movie. I don't care. I like it. Sky High, dude.
Sky High.
Tremendous.
Sky High.
Yeah, that was the Sky High guy, right? The kid that's in
Logan
there?
Lerman,
The teenager?
right? No, that's not Logan Lerman.
No.
Oh man, I can't remember his name.
This
But
is
yeah,
gonna be a long video.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Sky High, yes.
is him. Yeah.
I know
Sky
my
High is a good
birds.
movie.
Sky High is a good movie.
Damn good movie. Okay.
Great movie.
That's why I don't like My Hero Academia. I liked it better when it was called Sky
When it's
High.
called Sky High. Yeah, Sky High did it better.
Yes, Sky High did it first and better.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
yes.
But yeah, we're running
This
long.
one definitely went longer than I thought. It was just going to be one little thing of like, hey, Invincible's going to come out, and then we just kind of like,
Oh man, well, that's how these
yeah,
ones always
definitely
roll
how it
out.
goes. These
It's
ones
whatever.
definitely-
It's like this is like
have-
off the cuff stuff.
we'll be
You
having
know?
fun.
Yeah, we don't really plan any of this. It just kind of
Just like the little bullet points that we put on here, you know.
Like
Had
we have a
research,
corral.
Had a research, you know. That I put,
We
I put some
have
stuff on
a
there.
we have a gate. We have a fenced off area, and we just play around in there.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's about wraps it up for today's
This
movie,
time,
TV,
yes.
and more.
I believe so.
Right.
I believe so.
All right,
Yes.
so I don't think I have anything else. But we are going to leave you now. So if you like the Rantings and Ravens 2 Mad Men, go ahead and give us a like, follow, share us with your friends, even if it's just to make fun of us. Exposure is
Yes.
good, okay?
As the Pontiac Bandit once said, it's just nice to be seen, you know?
It is.
Mhm.
Also, as a Pontiac Bandit once said, 'twas a cat.
Was a cat, yes.
Mhm.
Rosa, Rosa,
Rosa,
Rosa.
Rosa.